Elias had been driving his taxi for hours, exhausted and running on fumes, both in his tank and in his faith. Bills were piling up. His sick mother needed medicine. No matter how hard he worked, it felt like he was drowning. Late that night, just as he was about to end his shift, a man flagged him down. The passenger was older, dressed simply, with kind eyes. "Rough night?" he asked as they drove. Elias let out a tired laugh. He didn't usually open up to strangers, but something about this man felt different. He talked about the stress, the sleepless nights, the feeling that God had forgotten him. The man listened quietly. Then after a pause, he said, "Sometimes when we think God is silent, He's actually working the hardest for us." When they reached the destination, the man pulled out some cash, not just for the fare, but extra. Elias hesitated. "I don't know why," the man said, "but I feel led to give you this. Pay it forward someday." Elias looked at the money. It was the exact amount he needed to cover his overdue rent. His heart pounded as he turned to thank the man, but he was already walking away. That's when he noticed a small note tucked in with the money. It simply read, Hebrews 13:2. Sitting in his taxi, overwhelmed, Elias whispered, "God, you never left me." That night he realized that sometimes God sends help through the kindness of strangers. When you feel abandoned, remember Hebrews 13:2. God is always moving, sometimes through people you least expect.